This is the front entrance of the Cass County in Fargo, North Dakota District Courthouse.
I would just start by saying we have filed today the second of the North Dakota lawsuits related to Raimond Rose and his abuse of children. We do anticipate that there will be more North Dakota filings that will be forthcoming. This is the 8th suit overall. 6 of them are in Minnesota, and some of them have occurred since we were here in Fargo a month ago with the filing of the Gaffney lawsuit. The plaintiff in this action does wish to remain anonymous at this time, so we're referring to him as John Doe 135. The abuse that occurred took place in Jamestown, North Dakota. Similar to the other Raimond Rose cases, he was taken to a place away from the school event, put in a place where he was alone and vulnerable, and he was attacked at that time.
How is it that these people can continue to do this? I mean, I know you've been speaking out so much about it. To me, it's just kind of mind-boggling that people turn a blind eye to it.
Let me add something here. 2 of the Raimond Rose victims from Shanley have told me they went to the school and they said what was going on. 1977. 3 years later, Raimond Rose is still teaching it at that school. That's how they do it. The Christian brothers protect their members, not the others. 50-year history of Raimond Rose raping kids. And silence, cover-up, denial. I'm joining the legal team today to continue SNAP's outreach to those that have been sexually abused and, of course, to support the survivors. I want you to know that earlier today, I met with John Doe 135, and later on this afternoon I'm going to be meeting with 3 other local men that have also been sexually abused by Raimond Rose. Since some of us first met back in the spring, I have been in contact with 21 North Dakota men that have suffered clergy sexual abuse. 15 of them from Raimond Rose, and 6 others from a Fargo Diocese of Greece. In addition to that, I have been contacted by some adult women that have been abused by diocesan priests. The reason I bring that forward is thanks to the help of this media. We're able to reach out to those that have been silent and to a couple others that went to the diocese for help. And from my point of view, all they were was administratively re-abused. When they say they're going to help somebody, you don't say, I'll get back to you in June, and have it be November and nothing has been done. We have yet to see the bishop or anybody in that organization stand up in front of any parish or the school and say it like it is. We know this man is a serial sex offender. We know he was here. One of the longest stations he was at was Shanley. I know that Raimond Rose has abused Shanley kids in Jamestown, Bismarck, Grand Forks, Winnipeg. Raimond Rose, to me, is the most prolific clergy sex offender to ever stand on the sidewalks of Fargo. It's time for this religious institution to go back to the institution that has been harboring this man for 50 years and get Raimond Rose away from those kids in that school in Chicago. We do not need another child to be put in harm's way because these institutions aren't doing their job. It's not up to the survivors or law enforcement solely to protect the kids. They have to stand up. So, with that, I'd like to bring a friend in. I'm glad she's here today. By her bravery standing here, I'm hoping she's getting some of the dignity that was stolen from her when she wasn't even a teenager. By a parish priest, Diocese of Fargo.
I'm wondering what your name is and what you're here to tell us about.
My name is Cathy.
Could I get you to bring it a little closer so I can hear you and the mic can hear you?
I went to the diocese for assistance, and they pretty much just told me that they needed to speak to the perpetrator, and they kept putting me off saying they couldn't find him. And I called information, and I got his phone number right away. I called back, they wouldn't take my call, and I left his phone number on the answering machine, and I haven't heard from him since. And it's been 2.5 months. So I've just been frustrated with him, as this happened many years ago and stuff. And it's affected my life in many ways. And I just wanted to come out and let people know, it's okay to come forward. And there's nothing to be afraid of, nothing to be ashamed of. I was just a little girl.
Can I ask what brings you forward now rather than speaking up all those years ago, or did you speak up years ago?
Well, I went to the diocese back in 2004, and they didn't really work with me at all or anything. They helped us some counseling for a few sessions, and that was about it, but it's been ongoing throughout my life and stuff. But I basically came forward just I guess for dignity and self-esteem. I don't want to be silent anymore, because I guess mainly because the church is not, doing anything. I've never, they said they were going to have a meeting in July and stuff, and never heard from them. I've had to call back. They've just been not accommodating to what.
Was this something that happened at a school event, or was it at a church event? Can you tell me a little bit specifically about the location?
It was at, should I give you the church? St. Anthony's. I went to school there first and second grade, but this happened after. I was going to Saturday school. They were probably 11, 12 years old. So. But I know he used to come to my house when I was young, because my dad changed to Catholicism.
Did the abuse happen at the church, or did it happen at your house?
What do you hope to gain from you being so brave and speaking out today?
I guess I mainly want my dignity back, like I stated earlier, and if there are other victims out there, I wish they'd come forward.
How old were you?
I was about 11 or 12.
And this gives me the opportunity to again point out, we've seen the words about their victim outreach or victim advocacy office, etc. We're action, we're not words. An excellent example is Cathy. We'll get back to you. They haven't done it. They haven't done it. Now, if the all-volunteer organization SNAP, if we can reach out and help people find their dignity, why can't that institution do what's morally correct and start helping these people that have been harmed? Don't sit up there and say we've got programs, we've got policies. Get out in the field. I'm proud of you, Cathy.
Yeah, I was going to say anything.
I know you were. Cathy, can you repeat that after me? What's your name and why are you here?
My name's Cathy Kuehl, and I want my dignity back.
What's your name?
Cathy Kuehl,
Why are you here?
to get my dignity back.
What's your name?
Cathy Kuehl,
Why are you here?
to get my dignity back.
One more time.
Cathy Kuehl, to get my dignity back.
Right. You just met the Native American way of trying to find healing and recovery.
Okay.